Sure. For a month, I'm not give up faith. Determined, I'm a sharp like chip up plate. No Ben could I do it, but me just wait. I wonder how me do it. Yo, me just great. Someone said you turn great, this upstate.
Good night, everybody. Good night, good night, good night. Hold on, in my own element for a minute. Santos, bless up yourself. Everyone, bless up yourself. I'm just running some of your tunes so the people can hear your tunes them, and then I'll add you to the live in a minute. Just running some songs.
Keep up and the sucker juggling forward from no someone know some win. Mentally fit, brain work in the gym. Know all who fake like man the kin. The voice of the people, they Santa my chin. My boys them sick, some my voice, some my tin. Me and poverty a while, but the fight I'm a win. Me not too like target, the fight everything. For a month, I'm not give up faith. Determined, I'm a sharp like chip up plate. No Ben could I do it, but me just wait. I wonder how me do it. Yo, me just great. Someone said you turn great, this upstate. Me day one does, me no big up date. And if me rich, you know Charlie most great. Still at school, them you look at me do. Me turn hero, me jump on the bus now, make it leave us.
I'm gonna jump to the other song real quick.
What up? Just one. I'm a fear. Mood, but no lamb truck. Yo, Mali. One just start. Yo, Mali. Sport mode on the lamb truck. Bricks up, president never bankrupt. The bad kicks on my bike from Pancho. In a fall of the days I'm a fun stuff. Them broke like dog in a one shot. Change gear every day like one clutch. My style them sharp like when lamb broke. My corrupt but my mind still conscious. 100 gun stuff up in my jeans. My team, I drink fresh on my scheme. Yellow key, my shine like a ice sheen. Vanilla ice cream, big Benz driving. Fresh from dry clean. Me have the 19 before my 19. Full of green dry bean. The weed me smoke it loud like siren. The glass bright up a place like hiding. Sword mode on the lamb truck. Bricks up, president never bankrupt. The bad kicks from my bike from Pancho. In a pool of the days I'm a fun stuff. Them broke like dog in a one shot. Change gear every day like one clutch. My style them sharp like when lamb broke. My corrupt but my mind still conscious. Yo, I'm on the topic so nobody stop it. Rose rice on my jive and a basmati. Gambino badness like John Gotti. Free killers knock up and copy.
I think I'm gonna take my phone from up here because looking up in the light is kind of irritating my eyes. I'm gonna take the phone from off the ring light. Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to see if I could get the phone down on a lower level. Because it was up all the whole time, even though for those that wasn't on my live before, I broke my I broke off the bit off my tripod stick. So my interview before that, I had the phone up in the ring light, but the ring light is too bright. It's giving me a headache. So I just put the phone low down. It's a bit low, but hey, it's better than what it was before. Change gear every day like one clutch. My style them sharp like when lamb broke. My corrupt but my mind still ganja. Okay, on to the next song. Venus, bless up yourself. It's been a hot minute. Not going to good? You good?
Good.
I'm good, you know. It's been a hot minute.
Depends on work, you know.
Cool, on, man.
Just like give you a little notification on what's been going on with Venus since lately.
All right, cool. On. I'm gonna stop this so I can't hear what I say.
Alright, to all of my fans them, early next year, March 10, will be the official launch for the new EP, Money and Power from Venus. That is
March 10.
March 10.
What's the name of the album?
Money and Power EP.
Oh, EP.
Yeah.
All right, noted.
Yeah, so now have a annual launch on the day they so. Now I go live the day they see them so. You can tune in for my channel, on this channel to see what I go on for the day because I have a couple artists I pass through and them things.
Cool. I will join the live as well. But in December, I have a whole lot of things I'm gonna be doing as well. But I'll send you a program over it myself also. So December,
Yeah,
like the week before Sting, I'm supposed to be quote unquote going live with a bunch of the artists them as well. So yeah, you know, they know you can jump up on the live there as well. So yeah.
yeah.
Kim Diamond,
Everything
bless yourself.
everything good though.
Yeah, man, I'm good, you know. I'm all right. I'm in a fucked up mood because I broke my tripod just now before on my other live. So my camera was like real low before I had it up on the ring light, but the ring light too bright, come like it took a blind me eyeball. So I'm supposed to take it from up there and now it's like literally sitting on the table. But apart from that, I'm doing good. I will hit you up back sometime by the end of this month and just send you actually the program that I have going on for December because the whole last 2 weeks in December I'm gonna be like actually going live every day just to check it up with some of if everything goes good, put it that way. I don't want to put too much out just in case it's not kind of but yeah, maybe we'll chat about that one on one. But the artist is on the live, so I'm just gonna jump back over and play his tunes and get that out of the way and then have an interview with him and then me we'll talk, yeah?
Yeah, just bless up yourself, boss lady.
Yeah, man. Same to you too. All right, later. Yeah, don't know when I'm looking young artist from Jamaica. Heal me up. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah.
But still a reason with pain. Trouble still a follow me like a campaign. Still a tell stress that
I'm
she
on the
never
artist in a
pain.
minute. I think he's
Come
still on
again.
the line. I
So me
think. Let me
can't blame
check.
me need for play chess. So nobody
Yeah.
get me. Put me all in a
I'm
love.
just gonna go
Me
ahead
a
and
job
invite him
stay.
and
Yes, the trouble never set up like rain. But me know them a pray. Me so me go back.
jump to the other side.
Oh no. Look, that's a one. You rush them. Get them up fear. But if me never choose to sing song. Dog. Never put a gun in my ring. Fine. What if me never choose to sing song? What if me never put the gun in my ring fam? Them would that take my life into just like a ping pong. Them say me good, but me know say everything wrong. What if my mind never strong? What if me be selfish and not drag them along? Then again if me do it, then me know I'm on the wrong. Then corrupt and dirty just like
Why am I missing
Never thought someone would up in
sorry about that. Why am I missing a piece of paper?
and never thought
I'm
someone would
missing
up
up
in a hike and them say
part
for
of
no
my
music.
questions.
Say
What's
me
going on?
talented, I'm afraid to use it. My say choose me and I never me choose it. Say my brain connected. Phone with 2G plug stars it. We all me do with the music. Every beating, show give me abuse it. Me and them a continue. And the soul me to
Oh,
see
where's
me
that
shine.
damn
So
paper? I'm
yes, me
missing
a
a
show
piece of
what if I
paper.
never choose to sing song. What if me never put the garden on my ring from? Them would that take my life it just like a ping pong. Them say my good, but me know say everything
No,
wrong. What
that's
if my
not it.
mind never strong? What if me did selfish and not drop them along? Then again if me do it, me know I'm on the rock. And them cover up and dirty just like Riverton. Riverton, so me do it for my heart for real. Stay hungry like my last meal. Numb to the pain, I'm a can't feel. Heart fuck up and can't heal. Human being, them can't please. Make your summer start like cartwheel. Them a rat and them want cheese. Ice box in a chest, heart free. What if I never choose to sing song? What if I never put the card in my ring fam? Them would take my life into just like a ping pong. Them say my good, but me know say everything
40.
wrong. What if my mind never strong? What
Got
if
it.
when it's selfish and not chat them
Got
along?
it.
Then
I
I
got
get
it.
it
I
for
got it.
me know I'm on the wrong. Them corrupt and dirty just
Got
like
it.
Riverton. Riverton, some of them up in a hike and them say for the music. Say me talented, I'm afraid to use it. Maya say choose me and I never me choose it. So my brain connected. Phone with two chip truck stars. I do what you want me do it. I'm using every day. Them joke give me abuse it. Maybe me continue. I'm soon quick but me see my shot. So I guess me a shoot. What if me never get to sing song? What if me never put the garden on my ring farm? Them would have get my life into just like a ping pong. Them say rush me. You rush them.
You know, you have some upcoming artists that just bad.
What about fear?
And you have to how come them not get the
What?
recognition as yet, but sometimes certain things happen not happen before the time you see it.
My blast off with the days, go ice, fully cash, my pay for you, never lease. Them girl I be me big sitting, get up in a leech, and I say them is a baby. Up in a creature, at the half a ways, wash the money, and I play trees fast, girl, them a fall for me. Me reach, everyone in the place, one done big Mitch. Friend them a chop, a rest of them a chop meat. Young them say the drawn fast like that late. Cash full in the left spot, be my way a mad black. Reach out, chop, but no green like cash cup. That is scam bad chop, girl I give my butt up, freak it, slap, text man, Snapchat. Man give my number, fill link for WhatsApp. She send a pic to my phone, me say what's that? This thick fat, breasting, girl I get it in the flap. Dog ice, fully cash, my pay for you, never lease. Them girl I be me big sitting, get up in a leech, and I say them is a baby. Up in a creature, at the heart of ways, wash the money and I play trees fast, girl them a fall for me. Me reach everyone in the place, one done big
Matrix, Legacy Show, how you doing? Did you answer about my message the other day? Oh, I'm running behind with so much. I need to check my email. Like I've been lacking lately, man. I need to come out of this lacking mood that I'm in. Okay, somebody's calling me. Who's calling me? TT Diamond. Hoi schat. Ik ben live, hè, dus niks gek zeggen, hè? Chuckstar, bless yourself. Ik ben live, hè, schat. Ik bel je straks, ja? Goed, doei. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, back to the song. Send it low. I'm gonna check it later. I'm gonna check it and see if you had answered me because I'm not sure if you did. And like I said, oh Lord, there's so much messages been coming in on this phone. Oh, the phone is just something else I have on. Oh, what's up, warnings? What's up, warnings? The phone is active tonight, bud. I don't even know. I don't even know where I was just now. Good night, everyone. Mafia, mess up yourself.
Good night.
All right, let me stop this. Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm good. And yourself?
I'm good, I'm good. No complaints. I don't know if you can see me real good because normally my phone will be in a different
Yeah, I'm seeing.
It got broke and I had it up on the ring light, but that was too bright, so I'm like, just put it on the table and call it a day. So good night, guys. This is but upcoming artists. I must say I like your style.
Yep. Thanks.
Yeah, you got that hit factor. You will make it. You will. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself, and then I will go ahead and take it over from you.
Well, as you know, probably the live don't know about Javi, one artist name. Start doing music like from young age, but really take it serious like a year and a half ago. And not really much that did it to me. I just you see how you get.
Are you currently signed to any label?
Not really signed, but we have a record family, Chuckstar Production.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Project just dropped yesterday. Hero EP just dropped yesterday.
Okay, all right. We're gonna get into that one. We can get into that during the whole entire questions and stuff. So I'm just going to jump in, ask you some random question, all music wise, of course, quick and easy. And then at the end of the interview, you can go ahead and like promote whatever you got going on, and tell the people on what platform them can reach you. Basically, that's the end of the interview. So first of all, my first question was a bit how long you've been doing this, but you answered me already a year and a half ago. So we just go jump past that question and go to the other one. Since you started a year and a half ago, how has the industry been good to you? How or what is your experience? What was it
Well,
like? Or what is it like?
it's been mostly good enough. Can't really highlight no bad. It's mostly been good, mostly been ups. Because the music kind of reached ears that I wanted to reach. So it's kind of
Mhm.
places. I'm grateful. It's been all right.
All right, all right. Um, I don't know if okay, you say you started like a year and a half ago, so during the whole entire pandemic lockdown, what were you doing then when it comes to your music? Because I mean, you've been doing it for a minute, but you took it seriously like a good year and a half ago. What was that whole entire experience for you when it comes to the music? What were you doing? Were you writing a lot in the
Every day,
studio a lot?
every single day.
Okay. So you have enough material during that time that you have accumulated that you could put out a whole entire album if you have to.
We could put out a year worth of album. I think we
Cool,
got
man.
here.
Cool, man. That's the way you do that. Okay, when it comes to inspiration, who inspired you to take this career up? And are you the only musician within your family? And if you do have musicians in your family, who and where did your inspiration come from?
Well, I'm not a musician in my family, like, but inspirational wise, it's always like from school. We always like beat the decks. Likewise, every other artist, most artists, always like beat this, and then migrate and come overseas. And a friend of mine, he was like, "Yo, you need to take this serious. Like, you're a bad artist, so you need to take it serious." And I was like, "Yo, no." I'm just doing it for fun. Then it's like he's always inviting me to the studio, like, yo, come over the studio, come over the studio. But I'm always not showing up at the studio. Then it's like one day he called and like, yo, I'm around the corner. The studio is like right around the corner from your house. And then I pulled up to the studio that same night. We did a song. But I was telling him like, if I'm gonna do music, I'm gonna do it serious. I'm not gonna like do music for just my circle, like my friends. So
Yeah, 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 yeah.
you need to take it serious. So from then it's been music.
All right, all right. But why did you choose this career though?
Why did I choose to do it?
Yeah.
Love, and then I got good feedback. Like makes me think that yo, it's actually something good. Like people actually like it. And then I love music. Like every day, music is a part of my everyday life.
Okay. Could you describe the type of music that you make? More
Mm,
like or do you consider yourself a pure dancehall artist? Can you do reggae? Can you jump on an Afrobeat album? Can you jump on an R&B beat album, and stuff like that? Or
I
you
think
just
I haven't tried Afrobeat yet, but I've gone on reggae beats. I've been on hip hop beats. Not I haven't tried R&B. I'm not too sure about the singing part, but
oh, you don't have to sing, it's just jumping on the beat.
singing part. Whenever like do R&B or Afrobeats, but we go like dancehall, reggae, and little hip hop here and there.
Okay, what have been one of your most favorite song that you have recorded or put out so far, and why is that your favorite song?
Favorite song, Hero.
Okay.
And why? Because Hero has a meaning behind it. Hero is basically like my life story in a song. And then the EP, Hero EP is like the Hero EP is like my entire life.
All right, all right, all right.
Yeah, so I love the whole EP.
Okay. And could you tell me a little bit about the process of you creating an EP, creating an album, what does the process look like for you on a daily basis, just preparing for
It
the
wasn't
album?
like it wasn't that hard because, as I said, we had enough material because we make songs like every day, 4 or 5 songs every day. So we had enough material. So it wasn't really that hard. And I mostly sing about things that I really go through in real life. So
Yeah.
yeah, so it wasn't really that hard because we had enough material. It was just about choosing which songs to put on the EP.
Definitely, I got you. I got you. All right. How have social media been helping you with your career when it comes to going live, putting your stuff out there? How's the internet treating you so far?
Well, I just started to be the social media. I was not the social media person before. Like just 2 months ago, I started to go live and start posting pictures because of peer pressure.
You
But
have to. You have, but you have to.
yeah,
It's a
I'm not.
must.
I'm just getting used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's been good so far. I think I'm learning. I think the media, I think people over social media is getting to know me now, artists. So it's been
That's
going good.
what it's for. And okay, since you're not that new to social media and stuff like that, what is the most difficult part of going live, putting up stuff, and of course the critics that comes with um being on social media, or you haven't had any bad vibes as yet?
Not,
Because it will come.
not yet. I mean, me as a person, I think there would be backlash, and probably that's why I don't like it because as I said, I'm a big follower of music, and I've seen a lot of artists get criticized under their posts. Like when you go in the comment section, and don't want to be that everyone. It's like that's like the most reason why probably I'm gonna really post. But as I say, I'm getting there. I'm getting out in the media. I haven't received any bad comments as yet, though.
Okay. Read the comments from Uno Alba said, if you don't bust it, like a muscle, he or she are a muscle dancer. And you're
What?
damn right, because he's actually talented enough to get that bust. And you're right, I must agree with you on that one, most definitely. Um, all right. Let me see. I have a double question here. Let me cross that out. What has been one of the hardest challenge from for you since you've done this? Like the challenge part. What's been so challenging about the industry?
The most challenging part is getting your music to the right ears, like getting your music to the world.
Definitely. And did you know that that's what social media is for?
Yeah,
That's what the internet is for. It gets you to a literally worldwide audience that if it was like back in the days when you had just to call that one and call that one to get your music put out or to even get it in the studio, nowadays it's like the internet is a big old studio with an audience attached to it. You can't go wrong. So yeah, definitely, yeah. Go live at least once a week, twice a week if you can. Not
yeah,
even twice a week, that's too much. Once a week, twice a month, put your stuff out there or talk about your music because again your audience want to interact with you. That's what it's all about, interaction with the people, and that's going to get you where you need to go, of course. So yeah, let me ask you this: what advice have you gotten since you started from your peers or the people around you within the industry itself that you're currently still using, like advice wise?
keep going and don't stop. Keep working.
And what advice would you give to one of your peers that's just coming in the industry like today and want to be, they're talented, want to be artists?
Work,
What advice would you give them?
like work. Keep working. Don't stop working.
Okay, okay. And that's the facts. Put in the hardest work that you can put in ever. Um, have you ever, do you play an instrument yourself?
No.
No instruments. And could you or would you like, if there's an opportunity present itself, would you like to play an instrument in the future?
Never thought about playing the instrument.
Okay. And you don't have to because your talent speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Have you ever done any talent shows or stuff like that, or enter any competition since you
Mm,
started, or even before then? It could be even school. It doesn't matter.
No, I haven't entered any competition. No talent shows, no competition.
All right. When it comes to performance wise, how's your anxiety?
At first, like my first performance, I was nervous out my shoes. But then, yeah, then I like keep telling myself like, yo, a lot more of this is gonna come. So at some point, you gotta like brave up and do it. So now, I mean, I'm kind of like nervous at first, but while performing it, it gradually goes away.
True. And have you made any mistake while you're performing, like forget your lyrics or not
Nah,
keeping up with the band's man or anything like that?
not yet.
It's gonna come. So you got to make sure you have a way of bypassing that. Like a lot of artists would say, but when I just ball out, that's why that pull up.
It's, it's yeah, it's possible. Like artists have so much songs, it's like easy to like get songs mixed up or forget lyrics to one song. I mean, it's possible.
Okay, what role have the earlier music played in your life till now? How important was the music from the early 80s, 90s, even late 2000s? How influential was that in your life?
I would say very influential because I watch the older artists, like veteran artists. I know what to do. I know what not to do. Even though music today has changed, but there's a lot you could still learn from them of what to do and what not to do.
Okay, okay. And okay, you had said earlier that a friend actually pushed you to pursue this career. What if that friend didn't come along and push you towards this industry? What would you be doing otherwise?
9 to 5.
And but do you have like a 9 to 5 now that you like combine the two together?
Yeah, yeah. I try to combine like my regular job with music.
Okay, okay. And there's no like no barrier in between like yo, I gotta go to work, I can't go to the studio or I can't do the show because I got my job to do.
Like my boss kind of understands. So when music comes up, I just gotta explain. Cause my boss loves the music, so I just gotta explain like, yo, I gotta do this, so I'm gonna be late for work or I can't come into work because of music. So he understand and give me like the support to do music.
All right. How's your penmanship when it comes to laying down?
Excellent,
Um, huh? Sorry,
but
I'm not hearing you. There was a crack up between us.
excellent.
Oh, excellent. All right, cool. I didn't hear you because it just like went and then that was it. Sorry about that. You've actually never done any like music class, music lesson, vocals, anything like that, actually, as
Nope.
far as I can tell. So this is a question we could just go ahead and scrap out. Could you tell me a little bit about your album or your single or your EP that you have um going right now? What's the name of the title and why did you choose that name?
Well, the EP, the name of the EP is Era. It's a 7-track EP. I could say 8 track if I include the intro, but it's a 7-track EP. And reason why I choose the name Era, as I said, it's like my life story behind the EP, mostly about my upbringings and all that. So, and where I'm from, it's like most people in the community look up to me as I would say leader, but leader is kind of like a bad thing these days. But influencer, a good influencer. So it's like the younger ones in the community look up to me as a hero. So that's why I give the EP that name, Hero.
All right, all right, all right. So, is that from your community in Jamaica or the
Jamaica.
States?
Yeah, in Jamaica.
Okay, there's just some kind of interaction between us. Let me make sure that it's not this phone. I'm hearing the static, but hey, don't worry about it. Why did you choose the name Javi One Mafia? Where did the name come from?
It's like a shortening of my middle name. At first, my little brother used to call me like Javi, Javi, Javi. From my
Mm-hmm.
middle, I didn't like no one calling me by my first name, so he always like shortened my middle name, yo, Javi, Javi, Javi. And then there was our Javi music. So I'm like, okay, Javi One.
All right, got you. Um, what is your main, okay, inspiration is not the right word. What's your main focus? What's your aim? What are you aiming for?
World class stardom.
I hear that one. I definitely hear that one. And do you think you're prepared for the world class fame that's gonna come with it? You think
We
you're prepared?
we're heading in the right direction in terms like preparation wise. I think we're taking it step by step. So I think when it comes, we'll be ready.
All right. Which artist or artists do you admire at this point in your career? And would admire it just mean on a musical level? You don't know Jamaican. I was like, oh my God. No, well, I don't mean it like that. I mean like who inspired you within the music industry right now that you're like, yo, I would like to do a collab with that person.
Two persons, alkaline and chronic law.
All right. Can the clock go on with himself? Um, if somebody comes to you right now, one of your fans comes to you right now and said, Jeffy One, what can we expect from you between now and the next 5 years? What are you up to? What are you doing?
Mm, Well, putting out work. Like mostly, we always working every day. We are working. So 5 years from now, I think y'all could look for albums, more EP, more singles. Just work.
All right. Back to one of your fans. Yep. If your fans say to you, oh no, can you describe the type of fans that you have? Like some people that's some fans of them or like possessive and some fans are right ass crazy and some of them are supportive. Have
Yeah,
you had
I would say supportive because every fan keep giving me the same advice. Like you gonna make it, so just keep going, keep working. Like it's there for you, so go get it.
okay, since you started a year and a half ago, how have your music evolved your career? How evolved as it like from a scale to from 5 to 10?
Like from like you meaning like from where I started, where I'm.
Yeah. From where you started to where you are now.
I would say we're at like probably we're not where we want to be, but we're not where we started. So I would say like 7.
Seven not bad.
Yeah.
Seven about that's because I said from 5 to 10, so seven ain't bad at all. Or let me ask you this. When did you realize that, oh shit, I'm getting famous. I'm getting there. I'm getting the recognition. People start recognizing me, or at least people start recognizing you online. Because sometimes you have a lot of fans online and then you walk on the street and people don't even know you're an artist. But when did you have that oh shit moment?
After NEC and Dulce, it was this single that I released, NEC and Dulce.
Yeah.
So after that, it just went like, okay, no, you're an artist, and everyone know, especially like in New York where I live, it's like, okay, everyone know you know you're an artist. So yeah, I think it was after that NEC and Dulce single, and that was at the beginning of the year. That was probably April or so.
Okay. Um, would you agree that as a young upcoming artist within this industry, this kill cutthroat industry that's called music, do you think it's important for them to study the inside of the business, the paper part, not just only the performance and the hype and the money and the fame, but the paperwork, like before signing contracts and making sure that the deal that you're about to sign that it makes sense. How important
Very,
is that to you or to your peers?
very, 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 very important because just performance wise, that's just the show part of the business. Like The real part of the business is like papers, the paperwork. That's the real part of the business. So
Yes.
it's very important to study like the in depths of the music.
Definitely, definitely. And again, I'm gonna ask you a question. You don't have to answer me if you don't want to. How is your insight when it comes to paperwork? Your copyrights, your royalty, and stuff like that. Are all of those
Yeah, everything
on our
copyright.
level? All
Yep.
right. All right. Cool. Um. Okay. You've never done any competition, so we don't need that. Um. Okay. Ask it out already. Sometimes I have the same question and double over, so I got to go in and like take them out because we already asked them on a different paper already. Um, Accomplishments. What have you accomplished so far since you started? Um, when it comes to like involvement. When you like, because I mean, when everybody started out, you're just basically getting to know the instruments and how to record in a studio and stuff like that. Even writing down your songs. How is that now?
Like I can't I don't really write songs no more because I'm always in the studio and I got an engineer that's working with. Big up rush
Hmm.
them. And so we always in the studio working. So I need not to write no more. And yeah, I haven't received get any major. I would say not any major accomplishment, but I would say we're not where we started. We're far away from where we started. So that's our accomplishment.
So you don't write your own lyrics? You got
Yeah,
somebody that does that for you, or
no,
you just use your
really
phone?
put pen to paper. I just go in the studio and make music
Off of your dome?
most of the time since lately.
Okay, all right, that's good. I mean, a lot of artists can't do that. A lot of them gotta go like get pen and paper, pencil and paper, and write it down, which that's a good thing to do. So we don't
That,
know sometimes technology can fail, and then there goes all your stuff. But that's not everybody can like go in the studio and make a song or like right off their dome. So that's good right there. Um, let's crack this out. Okay, yeah, let's get that already. Collaboration wise as well. Where am I copying? No, all right. Okay, jump back to this one. What's one of the talents that you have learned since you started? And talent, it could be literally like you said, you don't play no instruments, but the way you perform in the studio, basically the way you perform in the studio. How's that how's that changed from then till now?
like the more you do it, is the more you get. Like you know what you want. You know the sound you're looking for. So I would say like I've achieved like voice control and like mostly in studio working. Because as I said, you know the sound that you want. So the more you do it, the more you're like you're gonna perfect that sound that you're looking for.
Definitely, definitely. And all right, what if somebody like have a beat, a rhythm, and be like, okay, Javi, jump on this rhythm. Can you like literally just hear the beat and jump on it and make a whole entire song out of it?
No, I didn't
Right
hear
there and
that.
then like freestyle wise?
Yeah, I could.
I sent you a program over it myself also.
Ooh, what was that? You didn't hear
Yeah,
that?
but I'm saying
I
you
think
went it there.
okay, no, because I think somebody phone or something was really loud, so I was getting that feedback. Um, where is one of your favorite place to perform and one of your least favorite place that you've performed since you started?
Um, favorite. I think favorite was other than Jamaica. I like Jamaica, but Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say Florida. I don't got a least favorite. Like I like performing. I'm just trying to like perfect it, but I don't got like a least favorite place though. But I would say
Okay.
Florida favorite.
Okay. What's one of the I hate to use the word weak, but it's there, so I'm just going to use it. What do you have, or do you have any weakness that you're currently working on right now? When it comes to your career, your music career?
Not really weakness, but I'm working on a lot of stuff like dub plates wise. I hate doing dub plates, so probably that's why. I'm working.
And that seems like it's one of the most easiest things to do. I'm just saying that I'm a musician, so I wouldn't know. But to me,
I
don't
hate
play just seems like
hate it.
okay. Because to me, don't play is like call the person or the company name, dig them up,
Yeah,
bless them up, drop to a tune, and that's it.
I-
You're breaking up. I didn't hear what you said there. There's a static between. I
that's
think
an
it's.
issue. Should be the easiest thing, but I just don't like it. I don't know why.
You know, send this to them, but look, money them never come in. Look at 200, look at 300, look $400 here and there. That's where a lot of people make a lot of the, that little extra money is from dubs. So you better start liking it. Okay, hold on. Where was I? Okay. Passion wise, what makes Javi so passionate about music? Where did the passion come from?
Uh, lifestyle. As I said a couple times before, I put my life in music. So it's like basically I'm not making up stories. I'm not like walking down the road looking for content to sing about. It's like it's just there. It's like I sing about whatever happens today, whatever happened yesterday. It's like the day-to-day life that I live. So that's why it's so passionate because it's all true. It's all just my lifestyle.
All right, I get you. I get you. Which that's the best. You can't go wrong by singing about your life and your upbringing and what's going on in your career because you're the one that's living it. So you can't go wrong this okay. You can't sing about somebody else that experience that's not yours. Um, do you ever find yourself limited, your career limited, your talent? And if so, what's the reason for you to think you're like you put yourself in a box? Sky's the limit.
I don't think so. I don't think I
Okay.
live.
Or let me ask you this: when it comes down to, have you ever had the have you ever reached a point in your career where you feel like, you know what, this is not what I want to do. I don't want to do it anymore. Things is not going the way I want it to go, or I'm not getting it's not moving as fast as I want it to go. Have you ever had been to that point where you're like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done
Not,
with me.
but I get frustrated a lot because I don't think we're at where we want to be. I know it comes with time, and I think a lot of time I think I'm rushing it. But there's been days when I'm like, this is it for me. I'm not going back. I'm done. But that's because not I don't want to be done, but it's just not where I want it to be or where I think we should be.
Got you, got you. Is there a particular place or space that you feel the most comfortable when it comes to creating your songs, an EP, an album? And
Studio.
why is that such a safe place for you to go there when it's time to put out
I
the
would say
craft?
the studio is the most comfortable place that I make music. I'm always at the studio.
Do you have a home studio or just a studio?
It's I could say a home studio because it's still my home.
Okay. All right. I got you. I got you. And I think what I noticed, most artists that have a home studio for some crazy reason tend to have more material and tend to put out lots more music and songs than the one that have to go to the studio. It's so crazy. I think it's because you have the studio at the tip of your finger where if you have an idea, you could just jump in the studio and lay your track without have to jump in a car or jump on any transportation. Somebody's gonna pick you up, go to the studio, and then probably losing that. thing that's in your head that right away. To me, I've been noticing lately that most artists that have a studio in their home have much more material than the rest. That's just me.
Yeah,
If you didn't choose this field that we call the music industry that we're in, yeah, but what would you be doing? Because I think I asked you that before, but you didn't really tell me what you was what, and you don't have to. Like, we're not trying to be all up in your business. I'm not just the thing there, but yeah, what would you be doing if you wasn't a musician?
at this point, I'll be doing a 9 to 5 job.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
It's current.
a 9 to 5 that um like sports. Do you even play sports? Because we're not gonna ask what kind of 9 to 5 you do. Some people just that's none of my business. Sports wise, do you play any sports, or did
You
you? And could that be a possible career if you didn't stop doing it? And what sports did you play?
I used to do track and field and football, but never really saw a career in any of the above. Just used to
Because
do it.
what
We just do it for fun when we go to school. We never like think about it like this is the career part I want to take. We never like think about it like that.
no, but again, you have some kids that bad for football and bad for track and field
We
and
never,
that like they literally become their career.
we never one of the best. Them still, but we just do it because a sports in a school and we kind of like the sports, but never ever like think of it to do a career part.
Okay, all right. Now, okay. Now that things are starting to look brighter for you, your songs them are out there, you're getting the exposure that you're getting right now. How does that feel for you?
It feels great. It feels like we're achieving something, like we're going in the right direction. Like we're taking steps forward. If it's even baby steps, we're taking steps forward, and that's good.
Okay, okay. And do you have any release dates of your album? You said it was released
Yeah,
yesterday, right?
yesterday.
Is that the EP, the Hero EP?
Yep.
Okay, could you like elaborate just a little bit more on it?
As I said, it's a 7 track. It's a 7 track EP, 23 minutes long. Under the Chuckstar production label, family label, and basically, as I said before, it's just my life put in that project. It's most things about my life put in that project. So it's worth listening to. As I said, it's 23 minutes long. I think you'll just sit and listen to the entire 23 minute long because it's that interesting. And
Hmm.
yeah, life behind the story.
And those were some of the songs that Chuck Star had sent to me. Those songs are on the EP.
Yeah, I think Chuckstar sent a few songs from the EP to you.
Yeah, about seven of them. I think it's the whole EP.
No, I don't think it's the
Or
old
at
EP.
least some of them. Some
Yeah.
of them. Um, all right. According to you, what are the essential qualities that makes you the musician you are?
Mm, I would say my versatility. Like I'm really versatile, as I could do magic with a beat and a microphone. Yeah, and penmanship. Like it's kind of like easy to make a song for me. Not I don't know about everybody else, but it's kind of like easy for me to make a song.
All right, all right. Is there a female artist that you would currently like to work with?
Uh, Female. If I'm gonna say female, I always shoot for the biggest. I would say Spice, Shensia, Jada, whichever.
And why not? That's the question. That's a good answer. You can't go wrong with collaboration with any of those females right now. Like
Yep.
Jada have the song right now, or the song Banya Blows Oscar. That's like my go-to song. Anyways, tell us a little bit about you. Growing up in Jamaica before you migrate to the United States. What was Jeffy doing? What? Tell us a little bit about you. So your
Well,
audience can get to know a little familiar with who you are.
we come from out of east, out of St. Thomas, Trinityville, Somerset to be exact, our place, you know. And yeah, we go primary school, we go Somerset Primary School, Yallas Primary School, go a whole heap of school and graduate, go Happy Grove High School in Portland. Left Happy Grove High School, go Paul Bogle High School. And yeah, just let me say I really know what heap to me there, just that just Javier try to do music, but yeah, we just support we all behind the music same way. We have the whole supporter community. We have all heap of support from the fans them from up in our place and the whole out at East same way. So
Okay, and what kind of son, brother, cousin, nephew were you to your family? If I should ask one of your family member right now,
the
oh my
go-to guy,
God, who's Javi? What do you think they would say?
go-to guy, man, generous, kind, always put family first. Every time we put family first. So yeah, probably that the man tell the family guy.
Okay, okay. Um, what is the one thing that you want to achieve, especially when it comes to New York and the New York scene, music wise? What's your achievement right there?
What I want or what's the
Yeah.
achievement?
No, what do you want to achieve in because we don't know like music New York is like a music central. Once you made it there, the sky's the limit. And Jamaica, of course. I always say if you're gonna make it in Jamaica as a Jamaican artist, then you're not gonna make it nowhere else. But yeah, like New York. How is
Yeah,
your name in New York? Like if I come to New York and I want to go to one look at a reggae party or whatever, what's your name? What's the fame to your name
it
from your
depends.
community?
It depends on where in New York you go. Like I would be lying if I say I'm the entire New York know Javi one. But if you go upstate and ask, yeah, I think they know the name. Not think I know they know the name. Upstate, Rochester, Syracuse, Buffalo, Niagara Falls, like Lockport, Brockport, like most are upstate and mention the name. Yeah, they know the name, but not the Queens, not yet, not the Manhattan, not the Brooklyn, not the Albany, not yet, because we're based upstate, so we gotta work from home first and expand.
Definitely, definitely. Can you pick a couple of your favorite songs from your EP and why are those your favorite?
The 7 songs are, but my favorite like is Hero. I kind of
Yeah.
like Hero. Is that's like the most I would say sensitive part of the EP. Like I think I did Hero from the heart. Yes, I would say like Hero is my favorite. And then there's this song on the EP like What If. Like the seven tracks is my favorite, honestly.
Okay. Visual. When it comes to the visual part of your songs, is there any visual out?
Yeah. We got like Hero videos out. We got NC and Deuce video out. Yeah, we got a few like other clippings, some little clippings. And we're working on a video right now also. A video that for a song that's supposed to be dropping the 2nd of December.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the 2nd of December, we can look out for a new visual. What's the title of the song? Or the song?
Do it large. It's on Chase Mills record label and it's a project to look out for. It's a song to look out for.
All right. Okay. Hold on. I know I'm missing a paper, like I've been searching for this damn paper the whole entire night. Can't find it. Hold on. Let me see if it's this one. Because we actually reached the end of the interview, but I had a list with some questions that I want to ask you personally, and I can't find it. I'm gonna remember everything I'm gonna do. Um, all right. How is it working with Chuck Star so far? Because I mean, I've got a couple of artists through him, and I must say, since I started this whole entire platform, he's been like consistently checking on my interview and chop it up with me now and then. How is it working with him?
Great, man. I'm a father, man. Musically, Chuck Star. Not even just musically, personally, except music, Chuck Star. Chuck Star, I'm a father, man. So the energy just connect every time. Chuck Star, a family.
All right, good to hear that Chuck Star rest of yourselves. I don't know if you have the more artists just dash them over your fuck. Or we could chat up an interview with them as well, you don't know. Um, Javi, let me ask you this, yeah? And then I'm just going to go ahead and leave it right there because I think I already asked you like 5 pages. They're ridiculous. Normally I stop at 3, and we already past 5. But let me ask you this personally. Where do you see yourself between now and the next 3 years time, and how hard are you willing to go to get where you need to go? Like no obstacle in your way.
3 years from now, I want to be at the point where you mentioned like dancehall music or reggae music, you have to say Javi one. Like 3 years from now, yeah, I want to be somewhere up there with the best, if not the best.
Got you. Um, have you ever performed out of the States itself, apart from Jamaica? Have you
Nah,
ever been? All right. Well, you gotta prepare yourself for that one because it's gonna come. Because like I said, I listen to your songs, them, and they're quite good. Like, to me, it just sound better than certain people right now already established in the business, and it's because of hype and fame, what them there, because lyrically and stuff like that, they ain't even half there. But hey, them have the hype and the fame behind them, and who am I to say that? But I know good music, and that's why I'm saying it. So eventually, once you have the right team behind you, promote the hell out of yourself. Um, Take on the internet, like seriously, take it on. And when the negative comes along with it, it's a part of it. It goes hands in hand. It's left and right, up and down. You will have people that gonna say, "Oh, da, 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 da." You need them as well, because those are the one that you're gonna have to prove wrong that you are who you are. So at the end of the day, do you bless up yourself. It's a pleasure to have you over on my platform. Whatever you have, anything that you have that you want to promote over this side, just send me a DM or let Chuck Star do it, and I will drop it over on my page. Promote whatever you have going on, and then basically, yeah, that's about it. But what I want you to do is to let the people know what platform they can reach you on, and give them the correct spelling, your artist name, of course. And yeah, if you want to drop a tune, it's up to you. You don't have to. And that's basically it. We've come
yeah,
to the end of the interview.
you can find me on most platform, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Javi One Music, JAVVYMUZIQ, Facebook, Javi One Music to MUZIQ, Jav over Facebook and Instagram, Javi One Mafia, Mafia MAFIAA, that's 2 A's. And yes, everything Javi One Music.
All right, got it. So, guys, we've come to the end of the interview. Javi, again, I just want to say thank you very much. Do what you're doing, don't stop. You are talented enough to literally take on this industry by storm. Um, yeah, just do you, man. Don't never stop. And for
All right,
those that just joining the live, I'm sorry you guys are a little bit late because all of a sudden I see a bunch of people jumping on the live. Or we're about to end the live, but you can go back and check it as well on my platform. This platform that we're on, which is NetJam 2021. And I got the same platform on Facebook and YouTube. You can't miss it. So yeah, I just want to say thank you guys. Bless up on yourself. Everybody be safe. Chuck Star, bless up your nice, clean self. And I'm out, guys. Good night, everybody. Good night, good night, good night.
All right.
Johnny, what's up with yourself? I'm having a headache. I see normally I'm more bubbly, but this damn light has given me a headache from earlier. So I'm just trying to get through this damn headache. But yeah, so the thing go. Bless up yourself. Good
All right.
night, guys.
All right.
Thank you. Good night.